There once was a girl who had a dream. That girl was me. Living in rented accommodation within the heart of Northamptonshire, it was back in November 2019 when we decided that it was time to own our own home. And so with that choice, we found a property we loved. Unfortunately, we needed to wait a good few months before it was ready for us. And so we waited. We waited for the day when we would call the house our home. And then in June of 2020, we got the keys and we moved in. And the dreams of that little girl, little me, came true. For the last 8 months. Oh wow, amazing. We have officially sold our house. I want to be able to give that to them when they move in, because I'm like, and I want to. We are moving like 2 hours more. So I am going to try my best, my absolute best, to be positive no matter the outcome today. I'm still very nervous and I'm very scared. How do I even start this intro? I don't know. Welcome to the moving vlogs. I have been wanting to start these vlogs for such a long time, and as you can tell, I have been collating all of the video content that I've got throughout the year, and it's been a lot. There is a lot of content, but I'm really excited to share it with you. Honestly, we started looking at moving last March, so March 2023. It's currently the start of June 2024, and we are hopefully no more than a month away from moving into the house that we have bought. And it is so exciting. As you can tell, I am ecstatic. We are moving to a 1930s period property. Can't believe those words just came out of my mouth. And yeah, it's gonna be a massive project, and we've never done anything like this before, so we are a little bit nervous, but I think someone once said that when you're nervous, it means that you care. And we really do. This will be our home for a little while, I think. So yeah, there is a lot of content coming. The next vlog that you'll see is kind of the start of us putting our house on the market, having visits to our home. But yeah, that video will be exciting. And also, because I'm already editing those videos, it's really cool to go back and watch those videos, and it just brings up all the emotions again. And it just feels really good to know that this is happening finally for us. We're actually currently living in Northampton. By the time you're watching this, we will have moved. I think I say that a lot in these vlogs, so I apologise, but yeah, we'll have moved already, so that's why I'm happy to share where I live now, because by the time you're watching this, we won't be living there anymore. We won't be living here anymore. Man, it is so exciting. Also very sad. Yeah, so currently we live in Boughton in Northamptonshire, which is a really lovely place. It's a really lovely town, or not town, village. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a really lovely place to live. And yeah, this was our first home that we've ever bought. We have lived in it for 4 years. We bought it as a new build off plan, and we As you saw from the little intro, you saw some clips of what the house looks like. However, we will also be doing a empty house tour on this house, just so that you know what we've left and what we started in. And I will also tell you a little bit more now about how we even got this house in the first place, because I don't want there to be any hello, I don't want there to be any misconceptions about how we got this house, because I just think everyone deserves to feel like they belong and they are okay doing things differently. In a nutshell, it was late 2019, as I said in the intro. We decided that that was the best time to move house, and so oh gosh. Sorry pet, did that scare you? Sorry. There she goes. There she comes. Late 2019, we were like, let's go look at houses and see what we can afford. So we went and spoke to somebody. We could afford a lot more than we thought we were going to be able to afford, which was really good. I'm really proud of us for doing that, because we didn't know what we were stepping into, and that was a bit scary. We had a conversation with my parents and we decided that we were gonna move in with them for 4 months so that we could save for our home. As we all know, what happened in 2020 was not the best by any stretch of the imagination. But basically, we went to see the house, a couple of different new build plots in Northamptonshire in December of 2019. We made a commitment to this plan off plan, which means the house wasn't built yet, in I think it was something like February the 4th or 5th or something like that. And then we moved in with my parents a month later. And as you can probably do the math and do the timeline, what that meant was, as soon as we moved into my parents', the whole world went into lockdown. And me and my husband always say, especially at the minute, but I think it kind of started from this point in our lives, we were in the right place at the right time. Thanks, Pep. we were in the right place at the right time. And that's because we moved in, and I apologise, all I can hear at the minute is Pepper with her ball. Hopefully she won't be too disturbing on this video, but I'm gonna just try and crack on. I'm sorry if she makes a noise in the background. So where was I? I can't remember now. Yes, so we moved into my parents at the start of March, and obviously the pandemic hit like a week after. Thankfully, as we all know, the construction industry only stopped for about 3 weeks, and then it all went back to normal. And so what that meant for us was our house didn't really get too much of a delay. We moved in at the time when we were told that we would, which is really fortunate. I know that a lot of people did not have that same experience, so we are really grateful and we know that. So we stayed at my parents for 4 months. It was actually enjoyable being with other people. I think me and my husband would have been bored to tears. Anyway, so yeah, we stayed there for 4 months and we moved in to this house on something like the 24th, 25th or 26th of June 2020. And so it's June now, it's the start of June, so we will have been here for 4 years pretty much. Which, yeah, it's been really lovely living here. The community in this area is fantastic, and you know, there's great amenities here and there's plenty of country walks. We are very sad to leave. We are leaving for many reasons, and I'll go into them now, just a few of them. But if you've ever been to Northampton, you will just know how busy this place is, and it's gotten to the point where we just dread leaving the house, and we don't want to feel like that. So we are moving to a smaller town, a lot smaller, and we have been there a few times. We've been to the town there a few times and we love it. So we are very, very excited about that. I've already joined the Facebook group, and there just is a real community there of people that want to help other people, and I really want to be surrounded in that kind of community. So I am so excited. We both are. As well as all of that, of course, as you heard at the start, the property is a 1930s build, which of course means that we are renovating the house. And I will say off the bat, the house is in a pretty decent state, decor wise. And what that means for us is that, number one, the house has just had some new carpets fitted, which is really great. We won't be keeping all the carpets in all of those rooms, but for now it looks really, really good. And what it means is we can work to our timeline, which is we don't want to really touch any of the house for about a month. Watch this space, because knowing me, I'll eat my words and I will start decorating within a week. We're gonna try and hold off for at least a month, because I've heard that it's really good to live in a house for a month until you kind of make any concrete decisions in order to be sure about what you want to do with the property. So we're gonna do that, maybe. But we will try and do that. And so yeah, it means we're going to be there in the summer, I'm hoping. Our solicitors currently have the draft contract for the move, so they just need to do some bits with that, and then we need to, yeah, the next part is getting those contracts, signing it if we're happy, and yeah, moving forward. There are a few issues with the house which I'll go into in the next few videos, but we're hoping that they'll all just get fixed in the next few weeks. We do have some things that we can do if they're not happy to, kind of, if the sellers aren't happy to assist with that, which hopefully they are, but you never know, people sometimes just want to sell the property. But yeah, that's kind of the big news, which it is really big. It's a massive deal. We are moving about an hour and a half away from Northamptonshire, so it is a big deal. We're going to leave, you know, my parents live in this area, so we're going to be leaving them. Yeah, we are excited. It also means, which is one of the things that we have been desperate to do for 4 years, is to have people stay with us for the night. And we haven't been able to do that. This is a 2-bed property, and we don't have enough room with desks and things like that, because I obviously work from home. We don't have enough room to have a bed, like 2 beds upstairs right now, which is really unfortunate. But the good thing is we have plenty of space in the next house, which is really exciting. As you can tell, I'm just beaming because I'm so excited. I will say that the move date currently is the 28th of June. Jared keeps saying, we're not going to move that date, we're not going to move on that date. But I am determined to try and make that date work. I don't think it will be the case. I don't think we'll end up moving on that day. But I'm hopeful that if it's not that day, it will be kind of a week or 2 afterwards, at the max. Fingers crossed. But yeah, what I am looking forward to a lot is to bring you along for the journey, because what I've been doing is I've been filming every part of the journey, when we found out about the house, when we found out about the offers on this house, and all of that. So you'll get to see all of that, and I'm hopeful that if you have any questions about moving house in the UK in 2024 / maybe 2025, but it might have changed by then. We all know how volatile the property market is. But yeah, hopefully if you have any questions, you can either write them in the comments if I haven't answered them already in the videos that I'll be sharing in the next few vlogs. So yeah, I hope that you stick around for all of the exciting content to come. The one thing I am really excited about is doing an empty house tour of the new house. That'll be a really cool vlog to do. It will be one that I watch probably on repeat for the rest of my life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you stick around and I will see you next time. Bye!